Oh, episode 3, the recap, I'm actually just realizing Lucifer's question, is this your normal reaction to someone saving your life? It reminds me of Edward Cullen basically telling Bella, look, can't you just be thankful that I saved your life? And then Bella, still investigates, except, unlike Chloe, Bella kind of gets the answer just served to her on a silver platter via plot convenience, whereas with Chloe, Lucifer is the one serving up the answer on a silver platter. Like, he has nothing to hide. He's saying, I'm Lucifer, I'm the devil, there's your answer, that's it, mystery solved, and she just is refusing to accept it. So I thought that was an interesting parallel. That shot of feet at the beginning of episode 3 are so ugly, I thought they were a man's. Lucifer comes up behind you like, hey, 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 jump today. I think it's into a pool or something, though, but it's set up to look like he's encouraging her to just randomly jump off a building. Yeah, it was into a pool.
It was so dark and, menacing.
It was dark and menacing. I mean, to some people, some certain characters, it could also still be considered dark and menacing. She willingly jumped off a rooftop into the deep end of the pool. I mean, honestly, I don't understand how she could do that without holding her nose. He just walks up to some athlete and starts giving him shit for being a virgin, even though he's like the star quarterback, #1 draft pick. It's like, some people just choose to remain celibate for X amount of time, you know? Like, again, Trent didn't lose his virginity till he was 27. Sebastian didn't lose his till he was 31. Oh, whoops, my bad. Apparently Lucifer was actually complimenting him. Like a 4-leaf clover and a unicorn having a baby. Without the sex, of course. Lucifer's mommy issues coming out early. Oh, this is the episode where some second-rate DJ, steals Lucifer's identity and goes around town busting nuts after 5 seconds. Yeah, actually, she's right about his accent being fake. Tom Ellis doesn't have an English accent, he has a Welsh one. And then Loki points out, oh yeah, the guy that's pretending to be him doesn't have an English accent, he has a different accent. I'm like, yeah, he probably has a California accent. Probably a ghetto California accent if he's in rap battles. I'm sorry, was that racist? My husband's black, I can't be racist. He disentangles himself from his post-sex nap with 3 women to help a man with a favor. It is so wild that Chloe calls her daughter Monkey. If I referred to my child as Monkey, I'd get a lot of dirty looks. I mean, it's a police procedural. I probably should have called, from the moment that there was a pool in this episode, someone was gonna die in it. The same thing happened in Gossip Girl. And also, I think about the 3rd episode, there was a pool, there was a pool party, somebody died, and then in, something happened with the pool, somebody died. So that just tends to happen in character dramas. Whenever a pool shows up, something bad happens. I'm just now realizing this. It's taken me this long to realize. I've been watching these kinds of shows since I was 15. And ooh, some guy just got whatcha-sayed by Loki. Oh, good news, it wasn't a drug overdose, it was a murder. Apparently someone strangled her and threw her in the pool. You think she slipped, fell in the pool, and drowned with strangulation marks on her neck. Honey, you are not pretty enough to be that dumb. You're not even blonde. You're a black dude. Chloe just pulled a fucking I'll do it because I want to, not because you tell me to on Lucifer. She is so bitchy. I'm actually a little confused about the no fingerprints on file thing. I get that she wasn't a criminal, but if you're over 18, you're legally required to have a state ID, and they take your fingerprints when you get an ID. So couldn't she just run the Vic's fingerprints through the DMV database or something?
No, that's too convenient.
It's too... okay, whatever.
You destroyed the honeymoon suite at the budget hut in Tarzana last night.
I'd rather return to the fires of hell than spend a night in Tarzan.
And then someone with your name and credit card skipped out on a $2,000 tab. It's zany wings.
Do I look like I'd eat a zany wing? Find this cheap knockoff and make him suffer, do you understand?
Why? If you did it yourself, humans are fascinating, right? I can't wait to see what this one is next.
Yeah, car's on fire. I'd say that's pretty warm. If she spent all night at a frozen yogurt shop constantly going back for more, she must have had the turbo shits. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good alibi. Not only her being at the froyo shop, but what came after that. Oh, he lies again in episode 3 when he says that the reason he reached out to that one chick was to help him with a very specific problem that she spelled out for him that was actually not the reason he reached out to her, although it is a problem that he could use her help with. So yeah, the writers later on claiming that he doesn't lie, I'm still gonna chalk it up to early installment weirdness, but, you know, plot holes bug me. He claims in the very same episode that he doesn't lie when he just lied like 10 minutes ago. Are you kidding? Like, I think the scriptwriters needed to recheck the script for this one. She ruined everything, that stupid bitch. Okay, yeah, that was equally as awful as the first take. He just joined the defenestration nation. Yeah, Lucifer just, what you say'd him through a fucking window. But unfortunately it was an indoor window, so he only got knocked into an office and not, like, you know, down several stories. It's unfortunate. We solved this case together. I just realized that the couch in Dr. Linda's office pulls out. Hopefully so does Lucifer.